Hello, and welcome back to Writing Tutorials. Today, we're diving into a character reference letter. Now, this type of letter is unique because it's not about someone's technical skills or their experience at work, it's about their character, who they are as a person. And that can sometimes feel tricky to capture. But no worries. By the end of this video, you'll know how to write a character reference letter that's professional, genuine, and impactful. Let's start by setting up the basics. Imagine you've been asked to write a character reference for someone you know well, maybe a friend, a neighbor, or even a volunteer colleague. You're asked to speak to their integrity, their personality, and qualities that would make them a great fit for a specific opportunity, like a job or community role. So, where do we begin? First, let's talk about the opening section. This part is essential because it sets the tone and shows professionalism. At the top of the letter, include your name and contact information on the left-hand side. So, in our sample letter, we have the sender's name, Olivia R. Thomas, followed by her address, phone number, and email. By laying this out at the start, you're making it clear who's writing the letter and giving the reader, like a hiring manager or committee, the contact information they might need if they want to follow up. Next, we add the date. Today's date, November 1st, 2024, goes directly under the sender's information. This detail might seem small, but it's a critical part of formal letters. The date shows that the letter is recent and relevant, which adds to the credibility. After the date, we include the recipient's information. In our example, we're addressing Mr. James A. Carter, a hiring manager at Greenfield Community Bank. Here, you list the recipient's name, job title, and address of the organization. This step demonstrates that the letter is personal and specifically directed to the individual who'll be reading it. And, if you don't know the specific person, you could address it more broadly, like to the hiring manager or to whom it may concern. Now, let's move into the body of the letter, starting with a polite greeting like, "Dear Mr. Carter." A simple greeting is all you need to start. Avoid using hi or anything too informal. Dear is respectful and straightforward. The opening paragraph is where we introduce who we're writing about and how we know them. This is the place to establish credibility and show your relationship with the person you're recommending. In this sample, Olivia writes, "I am writing to provide a character reference for Daniel P. Walker, whom I have known for the past 8 years through our work in community service initiatives." Notice how specific she is with the details. By saying she's known him for 8 years and through community work, it immediately makes her recommendation seem genuine and trustworthy. In the following sentence, Olivia reinforces her confidence in Daniel by mentioning qualities like integrity, dependability, and kindness. Words like these are powerful because they give the reader a clear picture of the character traits Daniel embodies. When you're writing, think about adjectives that truly capture the person's strengths and paint a positive picture right from the start. Now, we move to the second paragraph, where we get into specific examples. This is a vital part of the letter because anyone can say nice things, but examples make it real and credible. Olivia describes Daniel's work with a community organization called Fairfield Outreach. She talks about how Daniel has led food drives, organized workshops, and has shown remarkable dedication in his role. Including specific examples not only makes Daniel's character tangible but also gives the reader confidence in his commitment and leadership skills. When writing your own character reference letter, think about concrete instances where the person showed the qualities you're describing. Maybe they volunteered consistently, or maybe they went out of their way to help someone in need. Specific stories stick in the reader's mind and make your recommendation more compelling. In the third paragraph, we see Olivia talk about Daniel on a personal level, adding more depth to her endorsement. She shares that Daniel has been a reliable friend who supported her and others through personal challenges. This part is all about showing the reader that Daniel isn't just good at what he does, but that he's also a dependable, caring person outside of his formal roles. Descriptions like positive attitude, resilience, and sense of responsibility give the reader a well-rounded view of Daniel's personality. Here, when you're writing about someone's personal qualities, think about what sets them apart as a friend or as a person. Do they bring positive energy to every situation? Do they show compassion or go above and beyond in their relationships? These personal touches show the person's character in action and add weight to the letter. The next paragraph wraps up the body of the letter by expressing Olivia's full support. She writes, "I have no doubt that these qualities, combined with his strong moral character, would make him an asset to your team." Here, Olivia is clearly stating her confidence in Daniel, and that's exactly the tone you want. You can summarize and reinforce your support, making it clear that you genuinely believe in the person's abilities and character. Now, the closing. This section is as important as the opening because it leaves the reader with a lasting impression. Olivia offers her contact information again, saying, "Please feel free to contact me by phone or via email." Offering to answer questions shows your openness and gives the reader a chance to follow up if they need more information. It's a courteous and professional way to wrap things up. The very last line is a simple polite closing. Olivia signs off with "sincerely," followed by her printed name. If this letter were printed, she would sign her name in ink above her printed name. This signature block is the final touch that makes the letter official and professional. And that's it. That's the entire breakdown of a character reference letter. By following these steps, starting with a clear introduction, providing examples, sharing personal insights, and closing with confidence, you can craft a letter that really captures the character and strengths of the person you're recommending. I hope you found this breakdown helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to Writing Tutorials for more in-depth guides on letters, applications, and other writing essentials. Thank you so much for watching, and good luck with your letter writing.